Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're looking at this, which is a rotatable folding work light, and it's from a company called RUNACC, R-U-N-A-C-C. So I get, quite a few invitations from people on Amazon trying to sell stuff. A lot of it's just not really super interesting to me. A lot of it looks junky, honestly, but this one looked pretty good. So I had them send it to me, and they're sponsoring this video, so I want to let you know about it. When I first saw this, I thought emergency light for somebody to keep in their car, because it has multiple lights, it can stand, you can hang it. There's lots of different ways to set this thing up. So let me just show you real quick on camera here, kind of what it looks like to stand it up and stuff, and then I'll actually take it out into the night and use it. All right, so here's what it looks like. You have a light here and then a light on the other side as well. And this is basically a stand. So I could set it up like this, and I could put on one light or both lights. I could make it much wider. This also rotates, so I could have light shining straight up. If I'm wanting to put it up like this, I can do that. You could certainly set it up like this and then hang it somewhere. You could set it up like this and hang it straight down. Now that we have it over on the back side, you can see we've got the power button here to turn on both or one of the lights. And then we have this right here, and you can charge gear off of it using that USB. And there's the micro USB to charge the actual light. I'm going to turn it on real quick. You'll see 3 lights light up here, and that shows you how much power is left. So that's fully charged, and then after it runs out for a while, that'll go down to 2, and then 1, and then obviously none left, and that means that you have no power. So real quick, just to show you what the actual output looks like, it's gonna wash out the camera, but just so you have a sense real quick. So there's both lights on, there's one, there's the other, and that's back to off. So yeah, I thought about someone for their car in particular, because if you're out trying to work on your car and you gotta have both hands free, it's nice to have something that gives quite a bit of light. And then also I thought, because if you're out and about and you need to charge up your battery in your phone or something like that, you can do that with this. The other cool thing about this is that you could hang it, so you could definitely use this for camping. You can definitely use it at home as well. I'll roll in some footage in a moment just to show you what it looks like to, like light up my living room and my kitchen, things like that, with this light. So yeah, it jumped out to me as a product that may be interesting to you guys that you want to check out. Here's a quick rundown on the details. It's made of nylon and TPR. It's 9.3 inches by 7.3 inches by 2 inches. Your net weight is 20.9 ounces. The battery is a 5,000 milliamp hour polymer battery. Your LED is going to put out 1,500 lumens, they're saying. To charge this up, it's going to take about 5 hours when it's fully dead. As far as your runtime, they're saying a single light is going to run for 8 hours, a double light is going to run for about 5 hours, and your power output is 5 volts. So I'm always looking for different products, stuff that not everybody knows about, and this just jumped out to me. Again, it's a little bit noisy to move, but you can set it up in a lot of different ways. You could even set it up, like this. You can set it up like this. So if you're working basically down here and you want to run one of the lights, you can have light here without the light shining out the back. So a lot of different ways to set it up. Like this, you could certainly hang it from something as well. You could carry it in your hand as well. So yeah, cool product. Let's take it out into the night and show you what the light looks like. All right, so here's a first look at the light. It's about probably 6 feet away from my minivan, and I'm back probably at about 15 or 20 feet. So as you can see, if you were doing something on the side of the minivan, that's going to give you plenty of light. I'm going to go over there now and put it down to just one of the outputs. So that is 2 lights shining. Let me go down to 1 now. You might be able to see a little bit of a difference, but to the human eye and on camera, not a huge difference there. Still a lot of output. And again, we're shining it at a white car, so it's going to reflect nicely. But if I was working on on something on the side of the car, that would definitely give me a lot of nice light. Let me bring it up closer to the tire now. So if I was like working on a tire, putting on a spare or something like that, you can see what it looks like. Here's a look at it shining at the tire. It's about 2 feet away from the tire. And, absolutely no problem if I was swapping out a spare there. Nice to have something I can set up on the ground, and plenty of light to do some work. All right, so here it is shining into the engine of my car. And again, I could do, easily I could do plenty of work here with this light. I will tell you one thing I would add to this is, if you're going to keep this in the car, throw a carabiner in, maybe some zip ties, some way to secure it so it's hanging. There's no easy way to hang this from the hood of my car, but I could still set it up and shine it down in and have a lot of light. But with the carabiner, it would be even easier. So here's a look at it. Instead of being held up high, from my hand and shining down, now it's just shining and it's resting like right there on the edge of the the hood, basically. All right, so one last look here. We've got it down on the ground. There is snow on the ground, so that's going to reflect some light. But let me just kind of look around the side yard here just to show you what the light is. I can see the side of the house quite well. I definitely wouldn't want to have to do a ton of work, you know, more than probably 5 feet away from the light. When it's down that low and shining flat out into the yard, it doesn't cast the light far enough because there's those little mounds of snow. But just to give you a sense of what the side yard looks like, take a look here. So again, still a nice amount of light that's shining here for various, you know, work you might have to do at night. All right, so some final thoughts on the light. First off, price point. Right now at the time of this video, it's listed at $36.95 on Amazon. And then when you go there, you can just check this little box. There's no forms to fill out or anything, but just by checking the box, you'll get another $2 off. So we're down to about 35 bucks. I'm gonna try to get some other discounts, so use the links down below in the description section, and that'll get you the best deal on this light right now. So like I said before, I really think about this light, yes, feasible for home, feasible for camping, but definitely for like keeping in your car to charge your phone and other items, but then particularly to set up on the ground. If you want to work on your car, you've got things to do outside your car. It's nice and stable on the ground, but gives you a nice spread of light. I would say again, the fact that you have a light that you can use obviously as a light source, but also as a battery bank is really nice. You know, maybe you're gonna go hiking, camping, and you need something for seeing around camp, but now you've also got a way to charge your phone, whether it's just to keep your phone charged for pictures or communication, whatever the case might be. I haven't had this thing for like, 10 months or something like that, but I've moved it around quite a bit. I'm not gentle with it and no issues. It hasn't, flickered on me or had any issues whatsoever. So thus far, I'm pretty impressed with it. If these guys make other products, I may be checking those out as well. But let me hear your thoughts on it. Have you seen the light? You've seen the way you can set it up? If you have something like this, if you have this particular light, let's hear your thoughts as well. And definitely if you buy one of these after watching this video and then you test it, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. All right, guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.